afternoon and welcome to this Sunday from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. I've been cold and rainy all day, but we came up here. We got a couple flights coming in, and it looks like the United 757 that diverted in the other day due to engine issues is out doing some run-up tests. So they taxied out of the maintenance hangar over to this side of the airport. Now they're going to head over to pad 3 and park next to the 747 that's over there. Hope you're having a great weekend. For me, I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. It's been a fun week. Went to Dulles earlier this week and been up here a couple of times. Had some pretty lousy weather the last couple of days, so haven't really gone to do too much, but not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. JetBlue 641 inbound from Boston. Got my tours booked for Airlines International, so we should be there in a couple of weeks. We got the Columbus Air Show coming up. Going to Milwaukee here in a couple of weeks. Might go to Chicago O'Hare for a day to spot. And we're certainly keeping an eye on Columbus and Cincinnati, Detroit, Pittsburgh, the airports around here to see what goes on this week. Been a number of freighters that have gone into Columbus. So hopefully we'll get some of those, maybe some up this way. Got our 757 taxiing over to pad 3. They got to park next to the Dubai 747. Still do not know when that's going to leave or if another one's going to come in. The reason that I'm curious about another one coming in is because this is Dubai 3 was the call sign. Usually we get Dubai 1. And this is also the combi. So this is a combination freighter passenger 747. And the times that's been in the past, they sent another one in. So not sure that's going to happen. It's been a few days since this aircraft came in because it came in the day that we went to Dulles. So I don't know if that's still going to happen or if it's just going to be the one aircraft, but we'll keep an eye out and we'll definitely make sure to try to get up here to get this when it leaves as well. Amazing how much smaller that 757 looks next to the 74. Which I brought my Nikon P1000 today to get a better shot of that. King Air inbound from Raleigh, Durham. Got several flights in a holding pattern over the lake going into LaGuardia and JFK. It looks like Newark is going in okay so far. But maybe, fingers crossed, we'll get a couple diversions out of LaGuardia or even JFK. A heavy jet would be amazing. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. United 1704 inbound from Orlando. It's a MAX 9. So I thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. We broke the 1,000 subscriber barrier the other day. Really, really proud of that. Really appreciate everyone's support. Never in a million years thought I'd ever get to that number. So I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for following and supporting the channel. Hopefully you like what you see, and I think we got some really cool stuff coming up. So haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that like button, share it with all your friends. Really appreciate you all being here. Citation inbound from Toronto. A Delta connection flight is starting to hail a little bit. Or I think we got another little shower coming through. We had some little hail or maybe guapo pellets hitting my car. It's about 50 degrees today. It's just rain now. And the sun's shining. Welcome to Ohio. Citation inbound from Naples.
2 cars will be out front waiting on your arrival.
Now the rain has stopped and the sun's back out. Southwest 1362, it's a MAX 8 inbound from Baltimore, Washington International. See a Delta 767 diverted to Pittsburgh. Hopefully we get something here.
546, reduce speed 180 knots.
Delta flight 2577 coming in from Atlanta. I just realized we're going to get a pretty neat shot here in a second with the FedEx coming in. We should be able to see a 747, 757, and 767 all together over by pad 3 as the FedEx taxis by. Maybe we'll get it timed right. We'll get a 7-3 in that shot as well. That'd be pretty cool. Kind of a Boeing family portrait. Southwest MAX 8. Have a Delta CRJ departing here on 24 left in front of us. And give it a follow. I'm not really sure what the flight was. I didn't look. I'm kind of down on the end of the parking lot here where that building's in the way, so I usually don't follow too many departures when I'm over here because I know that building's obnoxious.
356 at the opposite airport off the right side, 11 miles. 356 heavy cross the beam, sure.
I'm moving to the other side of the parking lot now. The cars are starting to pull out a little bit. We'll try to get it. I think a lot of people came up to try to get the 7.5. Got a Challenger inbound from Concord, North Carolina.
1280 at 5, runway 24 right, clear to land.
1037, it's going to maintain 5,000. Traffic to follow just past the city, 3000, heavy Boeing 767, 3000.
Alright, FedEx 356, heavy 767 inbound from Memphis.
Gear short 80, turn left, take 320. K and 19C are not on board.
We should get a neat shot of this with the 7.4 and 7.5, kind of like a Boeing family portrait here in a minute.
American 1267, Cleveland Tower.
American 1267 inbound from Charlotte.
Runway 24 right, clear to land. Caution wing turbulence, Boeing 737. The 6 mile one.
The 737 has the winglets on the, or the winglet logo. Seeing they've been tweaking those a little bit, so they're not as obnoxious, but still bothers my OCD that the American logo winglet is a different angle than the winglet itself. United Flight 1037 inbound from Cancun. It's a 737 MAX 9. Grab that MAX and I missed the 7.6.
Hey, picture sign delayed.
By the
wrong.
Got a Phenom inbound.
Flight 33, turn left heading 320. Lewis, bag was on the belt.
Frontier Flight 33 inbound from Punta Cana. It is the Juan, the Puerto Rican Parrot. Keep asking for more parrots on Frontier liveries. I got a couple green cheek conures and a sun conure. I'd love to see one of those on one of these airplanes. Need to film more videos with them though. They're definitely a hoot. There it is, sitting across the field over by the United hangar. It's due to leave yesterday. This flight diverted in Boston to LAX the other day. Had some engine issues and diverted in. Supposed to leave yesterday. They got it moving, and then they had to cancel the flight when they got, I don't know if they got all the way to the runway or what, but they canceled the flight. Supposed to go out at 6:30 this morning, and here we are. So, with the Columbus yesterday to get Freedom 1 and Maryland 1, turned out that Freedom 1 did not come in. And of course, Freedom 1 looks like it's going to go into Columbus today, so you can't win them all. But with the weather, I'm glad it didn't go all the way down there. It's pretty miserable today. Citation? American 2336 inbound from DFW. To your flight 1043, I believe they're heading to Orlando, and I see the beacons are on the 757 in the background. We'll see if they actually do depart this time. Meanwhile, Dubai 3, our 747, is still here. The 777 for the Royal Air Wing looks like they departed from Washington Dulles this morning, so that's not going to come here. But we'll keep an eye out to see if we get any more activity or when that 74 is supposed to leave. Flight 899, I believe is what it is, heading to Philadelphia. A319. JetBlue 641 inbound for Boston. Got to go back to live ATC and play that recording on ground. It's about 4:30. A baggage cart just ran right across the front of this United 737 that's about to take off, and they were freaking out on the radio. So someone's probably gonna get in trouble. Hopefully it sounds like everyone's okay. I think this is the flight that it ran out in front of. Yeah, 75 taxiing in the background. Sound like they're going to give it a shot. Last couple of days, they've been trying to get that flight out of here, and they've had a bunch of issues on the ground. So we'll see if it gets out of here. We'll also see if it actually goes to Dulles, which is its destination, or if it comes back. So we'll keep an eye on it in a few minutes. It is coming down right now. Spirit 1099 inbound from Atlanta. Standing under a tree trying to get some of the rain to not hit me. Got a coat and hat on, a camera's covered up. Frontier. Southwest. All right, 2747. They say they're ready to go. 757 heading to Washington Dulles. Southwest pushing in. Just realized I need to bring my lens hood with me. I got it covered up, but not helping me too much here. We have Delta 1591, I believe the flight number. I know they're heading to Atlanta. We'll pick it up here in a second. There they are. Do have a special livery coming in. American Eagle 4301 inbound from JFK. Looks like the 75 is on track for Dulles. Gust 2-4 right now. I think the sun is trying to come out a little bit, so hopefully it starts to clear up a little bit. We've had a lot of rain, kind of that, you know, that snow mix the last couple of days. Gotta get my yard mowed. Hard to believe we were 70 degrees in Washington, D.C. just a few days ago. Frontier 2432, it's Maria the Bald Eagle inbound from Tampa. Well, we got an American 737 departing on the other runway. Here's the American. United 1752 inbound from Newark. Falcon. Rain's kind of lightening up a little bit, so I guess probably get away from this tree a little bit. And I see the leaves getting a shot every now and then. Yeah, Delta connection, Embraer. Here's Maria the Bald Eagle. I believe it's the second of the three America's Green Airline A321 Neos that Frontier had. The first three, I believe, A321 Neos for Frontier's fleet. They got quite a few now that are all back in the standard Frontier livery with different animals. It's still pretty neat to see these different Bald Eagle liveries. So this is we got two different Bald Eagles here today since Steve came in a little bit ago. Into its gate over here. Keeping an eye on the weather. It looks like it's all just rain, kind of this mist, cold crap across the east coast today, so I'm not really expecting any diversions. But hey, you never know. Alaska 330 inbound from Seattle. Take the fuzzy mic off here in a minute since it's starting to rain again. I don't want it to get too wet. So if the sound changes, I do apologize. United 1975 inbound from Fort Lauderdale, I believe. Treating it almost like a prime limb now. Just leaving it where it's at. Filming this private jet because it's not showing up on Flight Radar 24, so I'll just show what it is. Frontier Flight 206 is flown the Flamingo inbound from Cancun. Frontier 2015 heading back to Las Vegas. Delta 1314 heading back to Atlanta. Yeah, Delta connection flight coming in from MSP. At the weather, it should start warming up again over the next couple of days. Wingfoot 3 is scheduled to arrive in St. Louis today, so we should have that coming in probably on Thursday. So we'll head over to Wingfoot Lake and catch Wingfoot 3 coming in. And hopefully at some point we'll get both airships flying together. And hopefully we get some nicer weather. United 1704 inbound from Orlando. United 2243 inbound from Dulles. Alaska heading back to Seattle. Flight 330. I know they're supposed to be doing twice daily this summer, but I haven't heard when that's going to start. We are a couple of weeks away from the first flight for Aer Lingus coming here to Cleveland. I'm going to be out of town that day, but I'm hoping that maybe they'll bring a flight in kind of for practice a couple of days before. I doubt it, but you never know. But either way, we'll definitely be up here to get them. Probably the next day or the second day they're coming in. Third day they're coming in, I guess. So we'll get them for sure. Just unfortunately, we'll miss the inaugural flight. We have a wedding we need to go to. Southwest 2591 inbound from Denver. It looks like Maria the Bald Eagle is pushing. So we'll get that departed here in the next couple of minutes. 2442 inbound from Fort Lauderdale. FedEx 356, it's our 767 inbound from Memphis. Frontier 2431 heading to Tampa. FedEx taxiing over here to the other side. The Dubai 74 is still here. As soon as we get an update that's getting out of here, we'll definitely get up here. Alright, that will do it for today from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. We're going to head on home, grab some dinner. We're having homemade tacos today, which is like my favorite thing in the world. So looking forward to getting home and getting some of those. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. We'll be back up here again later this week, maybe tomorrow. To do some more spotting. We'll catch Wingfoot 1 over at the airship dock here in a couple of days when that comes in, whether it's tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. We'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully with the two ships flying together. And we'll see what's going on here, or Columbus, or Cincinnati, or wherever things are. So hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Have a great night, everybody.